Now you might look at this scene and think something's wrong with this. I'm a pace and a half off the green, I've got 25 foot to the flag, but I got my hybrid golf club out. And I think if you pull this hybrid golf club out on your playing partners, they're going to think something's wrong as well. But in reality, this could be the right play for you when you're just off the green. Situation we have here is that if we were going to put the ball over this little fringe grass, that might be an acceptable play as well. But this longer grass here might just affect the ball in an adverse way. It might bounce the ball offline or slow the ball down too much. So if we could just ask for the ball to nip up in the air a little bit, clear the longer grass and then roll like a putt, that might be the right play. And that's exactly what the hybrid club will do here. It will just lift the ball that tiny bit, just 19 degrees aloft on my hybrid. Should just pop the ball up in the air and then release it out. And we play this very much like we'd play a putting stroke, but just a little bit of loft just nips the ball up in the air and lets it release. Now it takes a little bit of time for you to get used to how hard or how soft you need to hit these, because obviously normally when you hit a hybrid you'd be hitting it a much longer way. I'm a little aggressive on these couple so far, so I'm just going to take a little bit of length out of my backstroke and a little bit of a nudge forward so it goes a bit of a shorter distance, and then we can actually get the ball rolling really nice and close, which should allow me to get up and down from this situation more often than not. So the risky shot here would be taking something with a lot of loft, taking a lob wedge or a sand wedge and making a really long backswing and tossing the ball up in the air. That would be the riskier shot. The safer shot would be just to take a putter and nudge it across the floor, or the halfway house measure would be taking something like a hybrid. Gripping down on the club with a narrow stance, leaning slightly on your left side, a little putting stroke, and just use the loft on the golf club to nip it over the fringe grass and roll it up nice and close to the pin. Have a couple of practice goes next time you're on the putting green, just bumping the ball through the fringe with a hybrid, and see whether you can chip the ball close and astound your mates.